Alright y'all, so we're gonna start off with some sweet potatoes here. I just cooked them pretty much for 30 minutes until they're completely soft enough to be able to smash them with a spatula or a spoon or a knife or your hands or whatever the hell you got. It pretty much works best if you do it that way. You don't want any hard bits in there at all. But yeah, we're gonna cool this down for about 10 minutes in the refrigerator. Next, we're going to start off with a 1.5 cups of some brown sugar. We're going to also use a 1/2 cup of vegetable oil, and blend that all up and add 2 eggs there. And we're going to go ahead and blend the eggs up with the oil and the sugar, just like that. Already this smells delicious. I mean, oil and sugar and eggs, come on, like, it smells amazing. But yeah, then next we're gonna pretty much, after we do that, we're gonna add 1 3/4 cups of flour. Now I'm using all-purpose flour. You want to make sure you fold that in with the spatula. Don't blend this, actually fold this in. It's important because we're in the process of making a loose dough. And also I added 1 1/3 cups of water, and go ahead and fold that in too. You're not going to need your blender anymore after this. You can just completely use your spatula. You don't need to use your mixer. But now I'm going to go ahead and add a teaspoon of baking powder. Fold that in just like that. Now this should be like a looser dough. I also have a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, and a 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg. And I want to go ahead and fold that in. This is going to be amazing. Like, it smells like a fucking French toast. Like, it's amazing. Now this is the weird part, but go ahead and add the marshmallows in there. It does something to this bread that just makes it fucking delicious. Like, I can't even describe to you how good this fucking bread is. It's amazing. Mix it in just like that. And we're gonna add 1 full cup of mashed sweet potatoes. I just used 2 1/2 cups, but you know, yeah, 1 full cup of the mashed sweet potatoes. Now I'm using a standard glass loaf pan. If you have a metal one, that'll work too, but make sure you spray this down. You need to make sure this entire thing is extremely lubricated, because you do not want your bread to stick. I'm using just some like standard cooking spray. You know, you can use like a Pam or something, canola oil spray, whatever you got. And go ahead and pour the dough in there, and do not spill it on the side like me. You don't want to waste any of this amazing deliciousness. You want to make sure when you put it in there that you even it out. Pretty much just like that. Flatten it out in the loaf pan just so it cooks evenly. You have a nice even loaf. You don't want a lopsided piece of bread. That's so weird and disgusting. Next, I'm adding some sliced almonds to the top. When this bakes, these are going to get nice and toasted, and they're going to taste fucking delicious. Like, I don't know what this does. You can even use pecans or like walnuts, but the sliced almonds work. They look pretty too on top of it. Next, this is the last and final touch. I'm adding some cinnamon sugar to the top. Just like that. Oh my gosh, yeah, this is about to be off the chain. Like, this is about to be really amazing. Go ahead and bake that in the oven for 1 hour and 15 minutes on 350, and there we go. Just like that. Go ahead and take a little spatula or you know, like a small butter knife, and just pretty much loosen it up on the edges. And if you sprayed it nice, a nice even coat, you should pretty much just be able to pop this right out of the loaf pan. Just like that. Don't worry about, you know, too much of the almonds falling off, because it will stick, and it's going to be amazing. It looks amazing. And go ahead and cut it. And this bread honestly is a strong contender for cornbread. Like, fuck that, it's Thanksgiving. Like, this is about to be maybe pretty much a soul food recipe for me. So y'all, I really hope y'all enjoyed this recipe, and please have a happy Thanksgiving. Please eat all the food that you can, and until next time, y'all, peace.